welcome back to Sissy's Faces. In today's video, we're deep cleaning the dining room and kitchen, as well as giving the dining room a refresh after installing the new pencil moldings. Along with that, I'm cleaning and organizing the fridge and pantry in preparation for our weekly grocery haul. And it wouldn't be a Sissy's Faces video without some laundry motivation. So I hope you enjoy this one and it motivates you to do some deep cleaning of your own. And as always, at the end of the video, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button and share this channel with your family and friends. When cleaning the fridge, I use a mixture of Dawn dish detergent and water. I found over the years that's all you really need to clean and refresh your fridge. I also remove any stains and spills when noticed and only restock the fridge once the items needed are gone. This not only reduces odors, but also keeps your fridge cleaner for longer periods of time. You don't need to clean your fridge as often as I do, which is weekly. I do this in order to prepare for our weekly grocery haul. I not only spot clean the fridge weekly, but I also clean, declutter, and organize it along with the pantry. I found this not only saves money on our weekly grocery haul, but also keeps my household and fridge running efficiently. I not only clean the fridge weekly, but also clean the freezer as well. To keep the freezer cleaner for longer, I bag all freezer items and organize the frozen food in 4 different compartments. This helps the family and I find items needed quickly, but I also can easily see which items need to be replenished or replaced. You'll also notice that we don't keep a lot of meat in our freezer, and that's because we cook to order. In other words, we meal plan for the week and only purchase meat for the meal we plan to cook. As a child of poverty who grew up on leftovers, we cook larger meals and refrigerate the leftovers, which sometimes can last a week. This has saved our family tons of money and disciplined our boys to eat all food items available until they're gone. Now that our fridge and freezer are cleaned, it's time to clean the pantry. For those that are new to my channel, in 2017, we had the walls of the old walk-in pantry demolished in order to accommodate these cabinets and drawers. With the old walk-in pantry, food would always get lost in the back of the shelves, which cost us a lot of time and money. And no matter how often I organized it, it always seemed cluttered. With these new cabinet and drawers, things are less cluttered, and I'm able to see everything I have, thus reducing and/or eliminating duplicate purchases. And we found over time, this new pantry has saved us a lot of time and money. I know I sound like a broken record when I discuss saving time and money, and the reason why is that it's a concern for most of us, if not all. As I age, saving time is one of my top priorities, and spending it with my family. But with that, living within our means is just as important. Hubby and I have decided to age in place, meaning we have no plans to sell this home, and have decided to update it with the things we wanted in a new home. When we purchased this home in 2009, we did call it our forever home, and as of today, it truly is. If you're new to my channel, hubby and I have been married for over 33 years, and we have 2 young adult sons, with our youngest who's a senior in college. So it is much easier for me to keep our home clean, tidy, and organized. Hubby and I also raised our boys to be neat and tidy as well, giving them the responsibility of cleaning their rooms and play areas at a very young age. I remember singing the cleanup song with them every evening before bath time and on weekends, teaching them how to collect trash and laundry, as well as how to wash dishes and clean the bathrooms. This training at a very young age paid off. because they seem to like things to be neat and tidy as well. And most of the time, we'll clean up areas of our home without being asked. The youngest member of our family we call Max, who's a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. We adopted him at 6 weeks old and trained him to blend in seamlessly with our family. He has learned that his areas are cleaned daily and has gotten used to our daily routine. He does have accidents on occasion, and it always occurs when I'm home alone with him, which happens around this time of the year now that school has started and our schedules have changed. As a matter of fact, later in the video, you'll have the pleasure of seeing me clean up one of these accidents. I don't usually include this in my videos, but I did say this channel was very realistic, and this is as realistic as it gets. Most of the time, I vacuum these pantry drawers only, but I did notice oil from the chips, so I do clean this drawer using the vacuum as well as a damp microfiber cloth. I found that if you don't remove the oil from the drawer, it'll settle in the wood, which will eventually cause an odor. If this happens to you, sprinkle cornstarch on the greasy spot and let it sit for a few hours, then wipe it off with a damp microfiber cloth. You can also use a cleaning solution of 1 part baking soda, 2 parts water, and lemon juice. Spray it on the area and let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes, then use a soft sponge to gently scrub the grease away. This is a WeatherTech sink mat, and I purchased 2 from Amazon a little over 4 years ago. Prior to using these mats, whenever our faucet, sprayer, or garbage disposal leaked, it would flood the base of the cabinet and ruin the wood. The purpose of these sink mats is to trap the leaks and spills, thus protecting the base of the cabinet. These sink mats are trimmable, durable, and easy to clean. By the way, this is not a paid sponsorship. I purchased this with my own money, and it was worth every penny. As I clean these cabinets and drawers, I'm sure you've noticed that I don't keep a lot of items in there. I've learned the fewer items in a space allows you to easily keep it clean, decluttered, and organized. Also, you'll find over time, the less items you have reduces the amount of time you spend cleaning, decluttering, and organizing. I was surprised to see that the pull-out trash bin drawer was not bad at all. While the contractors were here doing work in our home, our trash bin remained full. Thus, trash would constantly get trapped behind the trash bins in this cabinet. It's nice to know I'm not the only one in this family who was removing the trash stuck back here on a daily basis. By the way, I am rinsing the microfiber cloth in between cleaning these cabinets and drawers. And I regret not showing you how dirty the water was once I was done. Also, this spice drawer gets pretty gritty, so I maintain it by vacuuming and wiping it down weekly, along with our other spice drawer that I failed to record. Before continuing with today's deep cleaning of the kitchen, I need to place our daily load of laundry in the wash. Hubby was still asleep while I cleaned, so I didn't want to wake him by using the washer. The laundry room is located directly across from our bedroom, and it gets pretty loud at times. So now that he's up and in the shower, we can get it started. Today's load is darks, consisting of mostly polyester cotton blend items, which can be washed on basically any cycle. Today, we'll wash them on the normal cycle in cold water to prevent shrinkage. For those that are new to my channel, I prefer using the 1/4 of a cup of the Game Moonlight Breeze Scented Powdered Detergent and 1/2 a cup of the Flings Moonlight Scented Breeze Firework Beads. I use borax as a deodorizer and place white distilled vinegar in the fabric softener tray as well as the bleach tray. I chose powdered detergent over liquid because there are less additives in powdered detergents. They're best at getting rid of tough stains, and powdered detergent costs less per load. Now that our daily load of laundry is in the wash, we can continue deep cleaning this kitchen, starting with this gas cooktop. I didn't cook breakfast this morning, so I wasn't sure how the cooktop looked after hubby cooked dinner last night. But now that I've looked, it's not bad at all. But there are some food stains I would like to remove using Dawn Power Wash, a Scotch-Brite sponge, and I'll use a dry microfiber cloth to remove any soapy residue left behind. There are tons of glass cooktop cleaners on the market that probably cleans better than Dawn Power Wash. But I like using Dawn Power Wash because it can be used on multiple surfaces. And since I use it in the kitchen anyway, that's one less cleaner I need to purchase, which means less products cluttering up my cabinet. I do plan to purchase more Scrub Daddy sponges because I enjoy using them. It's nice to come into the kitchen to clean and be greeted with a smile. I don't know about you, but sometimes I need all the motivation I can get when cleaning. In my opinion, whoever came up with the design of the Scrub Mommy and Daddy sponge is a genius. As I cleaned the cooktop, I was mentally preparing our grocery list, as well as the list of things I need to do before dinner. Throughout the week, the family and I have been preparing both lists, but I realized I was low on some of my favorite foods and cleaning products. As parents, we're so focused on ensuring our kids, spouses, and pets are taken care of that we forget to take care of ourselves. And after years of doing this, I'm feeling less and less guilty of fulfilling my needs first. Also, over the years, I've found hubby and the boys are much happier when I'm happy and less stressed. Once we're done giving these grates a quick clean, we'll use the Dawn Power Wash that's currently on the microfiber cloth to clean the interior of the remaining appliances. But first, I'll rinse it in warm water for easier application. All of our appliances are not in terrible shape because we all clean up spills once they occur, and we share in cleaning and maintaining the appliances. By the way, here's a quick tip to clean your microwave that's filled with stuck-on food stains. Heat up a bowl of water with a few drops of lemon juice in it. The moisture from the water will loosen up the food stains for easier removal, and the lemon juice will remove any odors. To keep the bottom of my ovens clean, I use these 2 black oven liners that I purchased over 3 years ago from Amazon. They come in various sizes and are made to be used in both electric and gas ovens. They're BPA, PFOA free, heat resistant, reversible, and can also be used as a baking mat. And if needed, you can purchase a 3 or 4 pack. But as you can see, the 2-pack I purchased in 2021 are still in fairly good shape. And again, this is not sponsored content. While cleaning the oven, I did hear the LG jingle, which means our load is ready to go in the dryer. Again, I'm trying to finish deep cleaning this kitchen and dining room before dinner. in order to get to Walmart and Sam's before it's too late. And we still have a lot more cleaning that needs to get done. But before returning to the kitchen, I do want to prep the washer for tomorrow. After we're done prepping the washer for tomorrow, we'll return to the kitchen to clean the exterior of all the appliances. I would usually clean the exterior of the appliances on another day, but today this is a deep cleaning video. So we're cleaning the entire kitchen and we haven't even scratched the surface yet. So continue watching. You can use a damp microfiber cloth only to clean the exterior of your stainless steel fridge, but it does require you to buff it in order to remove the streaks. I prefer using the Wyman stainless steel cleaner because in my opinion, it reduces the amount of buffing you need to do and leaves behind a great shine. Granted, I don't have small kids, so tiny fingerprints are not an issue, but it's just good maintenance to regularly clean them in order to maintain their appearance, prevent corrosion, and keep them hygienic. Also, stainless steel appliances have a protective film that can be scratched, leaving the steel underneath vulnerable to damage, so cleaning them regularly is important. You can remove the knobs on this cooktop in order to clean under them, but I no longer do this because I once lost a spring under one of them and it was a pain finding a replacement. So I'm satisfied cleaning the top of them only. And once we're done cleaning our last appliance, which is this dishwasher, we'll deep clean the dining room, which has the new moldings I mentioned earlier. Before the painters left, they did remove the drop cloths and plastic on the table and around the entryway. So all I need to do is give it a deep clean. I decided to start cleaning the dining room by dusting it first from the top down using the Swifter duster. As you can see, I'm dusting the blinds, the new and old moldings, as well as the baseboards. I also dusted the light but didn't record it. After dusting, we'll then grab the vacuum to clean the chairs. The table and chairs were covered, but I still want to clean them, both because there is a lot of dust in the air after dusting this dining room for over 10 minutes. I'm still loving my Dyson cordless handheld vacuum for many reasons, but mostly because it's very versatile and lightweight. I do want another one to place upstairs, but it is too pricey. Eventually, I will place another vacuum upstairs, but it may not be a Dyson because, again, these are definitely an investment. These chairs were covered in dust, but it's hard to see while vacuuming. Once I clean the vacuum, though, you'll see what I'm talking about. I love the color of these cushions because they do a great job of hiding dust and dirt. That's why it's important that I vacuum them regularly and spot clean them as needed. decided if I want to return these two art pieces in the same location with these new moldings or hang them somewhere else. Here I'm placing the art where I think they should go on these new moldings and would love to hear your opinion as to whether or not to place them there. Again, leave a comment with your opinion or just say hello. I would love to hear from you, and I always respond. The next thing we need to do is clean this table using the Pledge Expert Care wood oil and a clean dry microfiber cloth. This table does come in 3 sections with an extension in the middle. I have considered stripping it down to the wood, but since reconsidered. And I also have considered adding a sideboard to this dining room, but it would limit the space around the table because I do want to keep it extended to this length. This iRobot vacuum was very thorough at vacuuming the floors in the dining room. In the past, it would have missed some spots, but not today. I also continued to let it run in the kitchen once I was done in the dining room because it was at the peak of its performance. And I did clean it near the end of the video to show you just how well it did today, cleaning the dining room and kitchen floors. I chose to not clean the little crevices of the chairs today, but will do so on another day because they were pretty dusty. My plan is to finish up in here so I can place the vent hood's grease filters in the dishwasher now that our oldest son has finished loading it. I do plan to return the grease filters to the vent hood tonight before I cook, so it's important I get them clean and dried in the dishwasher before then. I decided to use non-bleach Clorox wipes to remove the grease off the stainless steel section of the vent hood. In the past, I have used some microfiber cloth dipped in a mixture of Dawn dish detergent and water, but later realized it was very difficult removing the grease stains from the used microfiber cloth. I do use about 4 of these non-bleach Clorox wipes, but I like the idea of disposing of them versus having to clean them. I also want to dust the entire kitchen, including the eat-in area, before cleaning the counters. Now that I think of it, I should have done that first before cleaning the appliances. Originally, my intention was to only dust the blinds and cabinetry, but after seeing how dusty the moldings were in the dining room, I figured I might as well dust the moldings in the kitchen as well before cleaning the counters. It wasn't as dusty in here as I thought it would be, and I guess because the painters did a better job of sealing off this area from the rest of the home. It also may be because we did a speed clean of this room right after the painters left. Anyway, dusting is done, which means we can concentrate on deep cleaning the eat-in table as well as the chairs. Up next is deep cleaning and disinfecting the granite countertops using the Wineman's Granite and Stone Cleaner. You can use just plain soap and water to clean your granite countertops, but once a week, I like using a granite cleaner, which does a better job of cleaning and disinfecting them. And I love the shine it always leaves behind. This pop-up socket is used a lot, so it's important that I keep it as clean as possible. By keeping it closed, we're preventing any dirt or dust from entering, thus eliminating any damage to the outlet. If you watched any of my past videos of me cleaning the kitchen, you may have noticed a pattern when cleaning the countertops. If I clean all the counters, I start with the island first, which is the prep zone because it's always the dirtiest and the largest. I then move over to the coffee and TV area, which is also known as the wet zone, and end by cleaning the bar and cooking zone. I am a creature of habit, and by following this routine, it ensures all the main areas are cleaned. I must admit I do forget to clean the pantry countertops, but it is cleaned at least once per month. Once I was done cleaning the countertops and backsplash, I did take a long break and finish the grocery list to match the layout of the stores. By doing this, I'm able to find items quicker and there's less chance I'll forget to purchase an item on the list. This does take time to prepare, but it also saves a lot of time and I'm not as exhausted when done. Yes, I can order our grocery items, but I do enjoy visiting the stores, and it gives me a chance to leave our home at least twice per week, which includes my weekly visit to see Mom. The boys are doing a great job of keeping the toaster and air fryer clean. I do check it once per week, and for the past 2 weeks, it's been pretty clean. So I'll gradually begin checking it every 3 to 4 weeks to see if they maintain it. I noticed there were some grease splatters on this wood side panel, so I used a little bit of cornstarch mixed with water to remove it. That's one of the reasons why I keep the cookbooks in this area to shield the panel, but of course, they're not large enough. Hubby also ordered some splatter guards to go over the cookware when frying, but apparently someone's not using them. Now for my favorite chore, which is folding laundry. This is my time to watch a show, relax, and fold these clothes into my favorite shapes. I can't really explain it, why I enjoy this so much. At first, I thought it was the warmth of the clothes that relaxed me, or maybe it's because I can watch a little show while doing it. Whatever it is, laundry is and will continue to be my favorite household chore. I include laundry in almost all of my videos because I enjoy it so much, but also for several other reasons. There are folks out there who want to know what products are best to use, and some folks like my sons who had no idea of what steps to take when completing loads of laundry until I taught them. So in my opinion, everyone benefits when I add segments of it in my cleaning videos. The iRobot did a great job vacuuming these floors, but I do want to vacuum areas that it was unable to get to due to the items over it or around it. I also plan to mop these floors using a Swiffer wet mop and pads. But first I need to vacuum these chairs because they're just as dusty as the ones in the dining room. To clean these chairs, I do vacuum and spot clean them often. I picked them up from Home Goods a little over 7 years ago, but they're beginning to show their age. The pincushion buttons are starting to separate from the backrests, and I've had to re-sew a few areas on the backrest as well. I'm going to continue to maintain them because they are my favorite chairs, but I am aware I may need to replace them in the near future. And I picked up these counter stools from Wayfair, which are similar in color. After replacing these counter stools, we're going to empty and clean the canister of this Dyson vacuum, as well as the canister and filter of the iRobot. Remember, the dirt you see from this Dyson vacuum is from cleaning the dining room and kitchen chairs, as well as the floors in the kitchen eat-in area. And the iRobot was used to clean the dining room and kitchen floors only. We did order additional filters and side brushes for all 3 of the iRobots within our home, because over time the bristles do disconnect from the brush head and need to be replaced. Also, similar to the Dyson vacuum, you can run the filter on running water, but before replacing them, allow them to air dry overnight. Here I'm cleaning up the Simple Solution Extreme Pet Stain and Odor Remover I sprayed earlier after cleaning up Max's accident. He does sit by the kitchen door to let you know he needs to go outside, so this may have occurred as I deep cleaned the dining room. I did notice it when I retrieved the vacuum earlier in order to vacuum the eat-in area, and at that time I cleaned and sprayed this Simple Solution Pet Stain Remover to allow it time to work while vacuuming the chairs and bar stools in the kitchen. I didn't get a chance to clean the sinks earlier, so I figured I'll do it now. Granted, it will be used again after dinner, but I still want to remove the stains I saw earlier around the drain. I also want to remove the rubber gasket to remove any food particles trapped in it, because if left alone, it will begin to smell. And of course, I definitely want to clean the island sink because it's used just as much as the large sink. I do disinfect the island sink daily, either by using a spray bottle filled with 70% isopropyl alcohol or the Wyman's Granite and Stone Cleaner, because Dawn Power Wash is great at many things, but it is not a disinfectant. After washing my hands, I noticed the dishwasher was finished, which means I can return those grease traps to the vent hood. They're not completely dry, but by the time I cook dinner, they will be. Also, before placing your grease traps in the dishwasher, check your vent hood's manual, as some vent hoods do not recommend this, as it could cause discoloration to the surface. I figured since I'm already here, I might as well unload the dishwasher and store the clean dishes away. Sometimes the boys will open the dishwasher to retrieve a dish, but not completely unload it, which irritates me. So I decided I'm not going to be like the boys are sometimes and unload the dishwasher completely. But I'm not going to load it after dinner tonight because the rule is whoever cooks doesn't do dishes. This is a built-in silverware drawer which doubles to store the knives underneath the top drawer. There are some you can purchase as a unit and sit it in the drawer itself versus having it built in. Once we've dried the remaining dishes and stored them away, we'll return these grease traps to the vent hood and then mop these floors, including the dining room floors. After checking the grease traps, they are dry and ready to go back into the vent hood. It's so simple to do this, and it's recommended you should do it at least every 3 to 4 months, but it really depends on usage. To be honest, I try to do this at least every 3 months because we do cook often between the 4 of us. I've decided not to complete my grocery haul today, but do it first thing tomorrow morning. I'm a little tired and need all the energy I can muster to cook dinner tonight. Also, I need to give Max a little alone time because obviously I haven't done that today due to his accident earlier. So once we're done mopping these floors, we'll mop the floors in the dining room and call our deep clean of the kitchen and dining room refresh complete. As Max and I sat on the couch in the family room later, I could smell the fresh scent of the floors in the kitchen. I love using the Swiffer wet pads and mops. They're not only easy to store, but you don't have to worry about cleaning the mop or mop head when you're done, as the pads are disposable and you can also use both sides of the pads, but I rarely do. I was in such a hurry to mop these dining room floors that I forgot to show you the used Swiffer pad once I was done mopping the kitchen, but I did remember after I was done mopping the dining room floor. If you made it this far in the video, I want to thank you for watching Sissy's Faces. And if you enjoyed today's video, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button and share this channel with your family and friends. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.